Alright, we're back with another double Elixir tournament game. We have Zeta Uno versus Zeky 1 level. Zeta Uno looks like he is running a bit of a skeleton... Ooh, Skeleton King Goblin Barrel kind of bait deck here. Zeky so far running an E-Giant Earthquake Mirror type of deck. And so we just got that Dark Goblin, which will be taking out the Mini P.E.K.K.A as the Earthquake goes down, taking out the Furnace. Skeleton King will be placed in front of the Dark Goblin, as well as the Skeleton Army down to charge that up. Sparky placed on defense, as well as the E-Wiz. That takes out majority of the Skeleton Army. Sparky still locks on the Skeleton King, even though the ability was popped. This Sparky should stay full health and stay behind Zeky's side long enough to build a counter push. The E-Giants, however, going down towards the right-hand side. Zeky does have Mirror in his hand, though, as this Cannon Cart on defense in the left. We have another E-Giant now on the right. Amazing Dark Goblin placement. That goes on the Sparky, but Sparky pushes itself back. Dark Goblin now locked onto the E-Giant. Sparky will get some great value, taking out the Cannon Cart. No, takes out the Dark Goblin. Left-hand E-Giant now down. Right-hand E-Giant going towards the tower. E-Wiz was resetting the Cannon Cart, but the Skeleton Army will distract that E-Wiz and then take it out. However, the Skeleton King from Zeta is now fully charged up. Another Sparky on defense. The ability went down, but that Sparky is locked onto the King. Fires one shot off. The King now goes down. Cannon Cart has crossed on Zeta's side, but Sparky will shoot that one again. Fireball goes down to take out the Sparky. Cannon Cart was not in range to shoot the tower, though. Just a slight lead in Zeky's favor. Zeta will go for the Goblin Barrel on the left-hand side. There is no direct damage to take out the Goblins. However, if they are placed on one side like that, the E-Wiz can do so. Skeleton King now placed in the back left. He will charge up from the Skeleton's army that was placed before him. Sparky once again, left-hand side. Skeleton King now fully charged up. So for every time the Skeleton King has crossed the bridge, it has been taken out from the Sparky. Not this time though, as the Fireball takes that out. Skeleton King pops his ability early, predicting that Mini P.E.K.K.A possibly. So now all of those Skeletons now protecting the King. King full health, Cannon Cart behind it. E-Giants on offense for Zeky. That's in the right-hand lane. Dark Goblin already on that. As the Cannon Cart is working on this E-Wiz Mini P.E.K.K.A defense. Goblin Barrel as well. Tower's distracted on the Cannon Cart. Fire Spirit goes down the Cannon Cart, but the Goblins, they take out the tower. Zeta wins this game 1-0. Alright, we're starting a little late into this game as we already have a Skeleton King and Goblin Barrel down on the right side tower. That tower is going to be dropped down to 2100. Zeta has the lead here. It looks like this is actually going to be a rematch from last game here. We got Zeky 1 level versus Zeta Uno. Last game, Zeta Uno was able to take a very close game. He did actually swap cards. He was rocking Fireball last game, so possibly a bit of a snipe from him as he has Rocket this time for the Sparky. Zeta still rocking the same deck as it's a bit of a Skeleton Army bait deck. Zeky's last card last game was E-Giant. I don't think that's changing. E-Giant down, right-hand lane, lead heavily in Zeta's favor. He's got Zeky's left-hand tower at 1800. Gonna be dropping lower as these Fire Spirits chip at it. Right-hand tower dropped below 1200. Zeky does not have any damage done yet. However, the Skeleton King goes down and will be hit by the Sparky immediately. Mini P.E.K.K.A finishes off, but not before it pops the ability down. Sparky redirects onto the Cannon Cart, popping that. E-Giant now locked onto it. However, this will be cleaned up nicely by Zeta's Dark Goblin. Psych, that Dark Goblin gets NATO'd in, forcing out the Skeleton Army. A few of those get taken out by the E-Giant Zap, and then we have the Goblin Barrel push coming in. E-Wiz on defense, and mirrored E-Wiz to take out the barrels. 2 E-Wizes now for the counter push. Skeleton King in the back right for Zeta. Something is going to have to go down to take out these E-Wizes. That's going to be the Cannon Cart, as both of them are distracted by the King. Mini P.E.K.K.A on the left there. Dark Goblin on defense. Heal Spirit right behind it. This pulls out the Skeleton Army in the middle. Great NATO there by Zeka. Pulls everything together. Sparky fires, but the Skeleton King moved. Cannon Cart and Dark Goblin stayed alive. The ability is in, as well as Goblin Barrel now on the right-hand tower. E-Wiz defended the Cannon Cart. Nothing on the Goblin Barrel. Second E-Wiz went down, but not before that tower is at 592. Another Goblin Barrel in as well. E-Wiz is distracted. Goblins get 2 shots off. Tower now at 302. About 2300 damage left. 2300 damage lead for Zeta, and only about 40 seconds left. Dark Goblin goes crossing on the right. Mini P.E.K.K.A has to go down on defense here. Zeka is going to need some solid defense, although Zeta does have Rocket and can take that tower whenever he pleases. He does so right now with that Goblin Barrel. Rocket goes down, takes out Sparky. 1300 health on Zeka's left-hand tower. It is looking near hopeless for him. He needs one final push to change this. Last game, he was struggling to break through, and that is when Zeta had Fireball. Now he's got Rocket, which will directly counter the Sparky. That Sparky that was causing so much trouble last game. With only 10 seconds left, it looks like Zeta is going to win this game, taking 2 wins back-to-back against Zeky, knocking him out of this tournament.